grave the situation could be. No pun on the words at all. So for that, I'm forever grateful because in my mind, I don't know what I would do. I'm gonna tell you, it's strange, but that's how it goes. For that, I say Ashe.
Ashe.
Hey.
Oh, I guess I do.
Yes.
Yes,
Did you record me?
a little bit.
A little bit? Okay. You want me to repeat it?
You can.
No, I can't.
This year's been. I feel like the same as last year. I feel like still building, still working, trying to match up certain things, with my job so I could, save up enough. I think by next September, like I feel like I'm about to reach my fifth goal financially, so to 50K. So once I'm hoping to reach at least 100K by September, so I could really. That's when I'll start the journey of like looking for land and then wanting to purchase land and start building a house. So hopefully something happens with the housing market to make land more cheaper. So don't hope for that. Other than that, just continue trying to support the family, streaming, and yeah, doing things for the community, providing therapy. Yeah, and Ashe.
Ashe.
So the
Just
one
before,
thing,
before you go, Washe, there's a house down the street for sale.
Oh, yeah, it's on the corner.
Just letting
okay.
you know. Looks like a pretty nice house too,
Nice.
with a lot of land behind it.
Okay.
Not acres and acres, but it's got substantial land behind it.
That's good.
Before I forget, because I forget frequently now.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Washe.
alrighty. So one thing she forgot to mention was our toughest challenge of the year, which was High Rocks. That was in March of this past year. It's High Rocks. It was a
Oh, yeah.
what do you call it? Fitness challenge type of thing.
Yeah.
We had 8 stations with a 1K run between each station. It took us about 2 hours to complete. It's very draining, very exhausting, but we got through it. So that was our big physical challenge of last year. And then this next year we're doing it again, but we'll be working as a team, so we get to split the reps. So it won't be as bad, but hopefully we can get a faster time and just push ourselves through it again.
So next week we start training.
So is this the one that was at the gym? in
The
DC?
one that
It was
y'all
in
went
DC,
to.
yeah.
The
Yeah.
one in DC.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're doing the double. We're doing men's doubles this time. So we'll
'Cause-
be working together.
Singles we couldn't do together because of the age difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Besides that, mostly the same as far as taking care of the family
Excuse me.
and that type of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Ashe.
Ashe.
I'm doing good in school, and my favorite thing to do is reading, and I had a play in school,
Mm-hmm.
and I was a crow with big wings, and I had a black t-shirt, and I did basketball, and
What was your favorite thing this year you did?
a volcano experiment.
Okay.
All right.
You can say Ashe.
Ashe.
Yes,
Ashe.
Future
Is that a science experiment?
Denzel / Jordan.
oh, okay. So it's just-
Yes, he's multi-talented. I can't claim that. He gets that from Daddy. What did I do? Let me think. Still doing my maternal mental health group at work. It's getting better. Getting more people, helping more. First, I did try to focus on Black women, but I really try to help them. Renewed all my licenses for work. We personally went on vacation. I really enjoyed that. went on a cruise with everybody. I told them I think I smiled so much my cheeks hurt. Those boys, Jamar and Kaden are so funny. They had a good time. And anytime, just being with them, I'm always thankful just to have time with them. Like we were off, or I was off the last 2 weeks. The boys were off. Well, she was off most of the time. We just spent a lot of time together. So that was my focus this year, or last year, and this year. It's just to really focus on family and just be present, enjoy the time that we have together.
Sounds good.
I've been doing good in school. I got a lot.
Yeah.
I got lots of A's.
All right.
So that's why I didn't get principal's honor roll.
That's all right.
You're honorable.
Jamal. Daddy wants.
But all your medals.
Oh yeah, talk about all your medals from karate. He does MMA karate, mixed martial arts.
Okay.
What medals did you get? Gold and what?
Gold
What events did
and
you get?
silver.
All right.
So did Caden. Caden
Yes,
plays
he
too.
got some medals. He was with the brown belts and
Yes.
the older belts. He was with the upper belts. He won
Nothing but winners
fitness.
over
fitness challenge.
here. Winners.
All right. Let's see. So for me this year, I'd say I'd echo what Patricia's saying. Having some time off, getting time to spend with the family. Now that he's not at home, like being an empty nester, now I'm like, I'm gonna do it all this time that I don't really have, but I'm trying to spend as much time as I can, wisely. So I have trying to get back into more doing some music production, so I'm excited about that. Getting back into my DJ stuff, things that I like to do. So doing those things and staying busy with work and trying to make sure he's got all the stuff he needs for school, and hopefully this next coming year get to spend more time with everybody. So I share.
You know there's no water in there. You notice that, right?
Yeah.
It's intentional.
Empty. Yeah, this year was a good year, and it was a scary year. Mom had us a little freaked out, real concerned about the little girl over there. So it's good to know that everything went well and she's back to herself. So that's awesome. And then just wondering what happened to my house, was an empty nester. So it's okay, it's fun having the guys around town, helping out, looking out for the house.
Why do you look like that?
Helping out and looking out for the house. So that's a good thing. Yep. And trying to figure out the trading thing so I don't have to keep working as much as me and Satao we've been working. So, it's a lot. And we're getting older.
6 years old.
And I ain't really trying to keep working like this. So, we're going to figure out some things. So,
59 years old.
for next year, the goal is to continue to spend time with the family and maybe try to do the old man section of this little event that they're talking about doing. If I can shed about 50 pounds before the thing starts, I may try to do it. And figure out trading, learn more so that I can complete a combine that I've been trying to complete. I done failed about 5 or 6 now. That's a baby. Yeah, you got plenty something like that. I ain't trying to fail no more. I'm gonna try to stick to the plan and don't deviate. And then don't revenge trade. Because when I'm revenge trading, man, they be beating me up, taking all my little bit of money. and I gotta reset it all over again.
This thing called revenge trading.
Oh, it is.
Oh yeah.
So,
Huh.
yeah, I'm just trying to stop doing that so that maybe I can replace one of my salaries or both of my salaries, and that would be awesome. And I can kick back at the house and trade and get in better shape. So for this year, the goal is to shed about 50 pounds, get in better shape, learn the trade.
You done said that 3 times.
I shed.
You can join me in my addiction too. Or something. You can join me in my addiction too.
Oh, pickleball.
That's right.
Exactly.
That's like the whole meal every time I play.
Yeah,
in terms of calories
I
burned.
need to definitely. Well, there ain't nothing around. I gotta look for it. I gotta look better for it.
Sidebar.
Find
It's
something.
honestly you're done.
There gotta be some in Mars. There gotta be some in Mars.
Y'all cutting them off. It's his
Queen,
turn.
Queen. You got it.
It's fine. All right, 2024. It's been very productive, I'd say. Mostly a good year. A couple downs, but you know, it's what year doesn't have downs. You know, passed all my classes again. Straight GPA is good. I'm 20 now, which
Ooh.
is very weird to say that out loud. I still can't really process that. But I'm happy I'm here. It's better than the alternative.
You got that right.
So there's that. Happy to be home, of course. Here to see y'all. Be home. That guy. You know, spend time with him before, you know, having to go back to school. I got to work a lot more this year. I enjoyed doing that, and you know, of course, going to tournaments with y'all. Always fun.
Always a pleasure.
Trying to do more of that the coming years, and hopefully place a lot higher. You know, I've been getting better, so you know.
You are
Definitely take that.
one of the best on our team. Absolutely.
But yeah, really just the goal for 2025 is to keep getting better at the games we're playing, keep working, keep passing classes, and just keep getting better in everything for next year. So yeah, Ashe.
We got another year pass. I'll echo the stuff about, you know, being a different year with grandma dealing with the health issues, but I'm glad that we were able to pass that hurdle as a family, and we just gotta get better with our health. Baby steps for those that are stubborn, and you know, also just know that it is something that we gotta take a little bit seriously. This America's stuff is kind of crazy. Accomplishments: I got my job as a correctional officer. It's been an interesting journey. Dealing with and learning how to deal with troubled kids, troubled youth, or whatnot. I have to realize that I can't save everybody as much as I want to save everybody. But as long as I'm planting, as I like to say, as long as I'm planting gems, it doesn't matter if they water it now or in years from now. As long as the gem is there, it could, you know, potentially get water. So I've done my part. And then also got to learn, just be a more balanced person, I believe. That's something that I'm striving to be. More balanced person, and get a car again, which I think I'm right there. Would be confirmed like really, really soon once I make sure everything's checked out with that. And just up my game more than what I was this year. Ashe. I'm proud of everybody. Always am.
Proud of you too.
Okay. So yes, this has been a challenging year in terms of my mother's health. I've been with this woman, of course, all my life. This is me and her for 20 years. So she's, you know, going through her, you know, the doctors, you can see that they're like concerned. I'm like, oh, this might be something. And they tell you, and then I'm like, I say, you know, and then I'm thinking that they're going to give me time with her and you get time while you walking so we're gonna give her the drugs, put her to sleep. I'm like, what is going on? And so they said, no, we gotta go. And so I said, I said, hey, mine, try to get emotional and said, hey, mine, how you feel about this? I said, you all right? She said, I just gotta rise to the occasion. I was like, that's the most gangster. I said, my whole tears was like, let me get myself together. That is a G, right? I said, let me get myself together. So, just the toughness of her. That was some. I said, she could go through that. We can do anything. So, learning that about myself and then taking that energy from her. You just have to step up, and you gotta step up. That's her, and I'm glad she's getting better. She's walking now and on a treadmill. She done got rid of one, but that's all right. She got the other one. She's still walking on it. She could have walked on two, but I ain't gonna say nothing. But that's okay. She walking, so I'm proud of her. And so we gonna if I could get her to get on more fruits and get her to be a vegan, that didn't fail you. That didn't fail you. If I could get her to do that, that's my mission. Just to eat that stuff in front of her.
It's a lot easier than what it used to be being a vegan.
Yes, it is.
I'll admit that.
Second, I think you always seem like you're on the precipice of trading till you get smacked up in the market. Like, oh no, you have a plan until you see the candles running. You be like, buy. Why not do that? You see it going down, sell. No, and then it goes against you. So you have to get your emotions together, and just like life, trading is like life. You have a starting point and know where you're trying to go. Have a target that you're trying to hit, and so then you can accomplish that. So that's we're learning with that. I'm learning with that. To get my husband to trade with me, it's to trade with me.
I should.
Trade with me. That would be an accomplishment. Another thing is I got a government position and I got it at the right time in my career, which is at the end. And man, they found out that they give these government people so much stuff. It's free everything. I'm like, it's crazy. I was like, man, but I joined the right time because then I don't have to. They asked me, okay, well, let's talk about promotion. I said, let's not. I don't want to get promoted. Really? No, I don't want that. I just added. I said, I'm not getting any more money out of it. I might lose money. So I'm like, oh, I'm not doing that. So just all I gotta do is just do my job. And it's been crazy. I love it. So I'm thankful for that. And
Cats.
My killer cats.
Torturing my cat.
Poor side. I feel bad about that. I feel bad about that. I feel bad about the killer cats.
Careful what you wish for.
I know. And they beating up on side. I feel bad. So I don't know.
He needs to learn how to defend himself. He needs to take him to cat taekwondo.
I don't think that's a thing.
But hopefully we can get them to work better together. That'll be something in this coming year. Ashe.
Okay.
Oh, well, let me say, I was in a lot of what you all said around this circle, and this year has been one of my most challenging. At the same time, there have been many rewards. As it took me, hadn't been for Mr. Sharif over there, who told everybody, I had no inclination that I would have heart issues. I thought it was my stomach. And learned firsthand that with Black people, these health problems manifest differently. So it manifests in my stomach and then traveled, and turned out I saw it in the textbook. So it was kind of a square, but it was a scare. But it's happening so fast, and what you have to do is just deal with what's in front of you. And so that's what I did. Because guy told me when I went to the hospital, he says, well, you know all that stuff they talked to you about. First of all, I had to fight with the doctors over in Largo to get down to McLean. And then once I got there, he said, well, you know all the stuff they told you they were going to do. He says, we're going to just push that out of the window now. We're going to shove that aside. And we're going to do some stuff now. I said, oh, okay. Will it address my issue? He says, we think so. So that's how it started coming at me. And the next thing I knew, I was asleep and telling, with the feedback I've been given, I was in a coma and it lasted for 2 days. And so for me, with the coma, you know, I don't even remember them putting me to sleep, number one. And and then it was like going to sleep and waking up. It's like you go to sleep like you do when you're doing other stuff. You're going home or whatever. And then you wake up and then it's like, hi, my name is such and such. You have lost 2 days. There are some people you're not going to remember. That kind of stuff. So that was interesting, I think. Then after I wake up and I learn about, those nurses, I gotta say, those nurses were very, very good. They were excellent people in terms of their capabilities and their knowledge. And a lot of them stay hooked up to computers so that they can make sure that they're doing the right thing. So I have to give them thanks for my coming through this. I am now on the road to recovery. I'm not yet there, but I'm on my way. I'm still not driving. I still have problems with my peripheral vision. I still am winded, you know, so there are things, but I'm much better than what I was when I first started. And so the medical people stepped forward, and Miss Sitawi here she became a star. She just stepped in and took control of all of this. And I could actually go to each one of you and name some of the special things that you did for me that you may not have thought was very special, but they were. You were there when I needed you. It verifies that we are a strong family, because you all did come together on my behalf, and I will be forever grateful for that. Caused me to do a lot of internal inspection, introspection, and as I look back on my life, I've realized that I've had a good life. I've had a very good life. I mean, we don't have a lot of money and some of the other things that people think about when they think about good lives. But I've had an opportunity to live different places. I've had an opportunity to learn a lot. We've got a strong family here. None of y'all have been in prison. None of you all are on drugs. I mean, there's a lot of these problems that many of us in the Black community confront all the time. I mean, even the parenting piece. And you all are ideal parents, really. We need to kind of put you in a book. You too as well. So, but I really like what they do in terms of the activities you provide for those, give them the opportunity, and they're there. And that's, when I was a single-headed household, she was there. It was me, and then there was Sitawi. And if I showed up alone, they would ask, where is Sitawi? So, yeah. So, I really, we are a very strong family. And I want you all to appreciate that. And as I listen to you all and listen to what you're going to do next year, where you've been and what you're going to do next year, it appears to me that you're on the road, and what you're trying to do is maintain a steady road with also growing and evolving. And that is a wonderful, wonderful thing. So when I look back, I'm I'm very appreciative and looking forward. I'm hoping to recover. I'm hoping to continue to do some work. It's become more or less my ministry at this point in time. Probably go on part-time and not go back to full-time.
Mm.
And we'll continue together as a family. Ashe.
Ashe.
So,